I believe say we go get there. Yesterday, I be promise say we done with the encounter with the police and the APC and the High Court ruling and everything. But unfortunately, we go get one more day we will go deal with them today. That not from the lens of the police, because we don't talk all within the different political party. Then say we get different clip for everybody, but the police not be talk. So I think and why I say let we come now that the police don't talk, make we carry the police, make we hear waiting the police say. Then from there, I think say all sides don't talk. Then we can able for begin talk say waiting na the way forward. This particular clip they play na the interview with Brian Kamara, when I the media man for the Sierra Leone police, where he gets this morning na 98.1. A really long, but I want make we sit down, make we listen exactly how the questions then be thrown at the police and waiting the police say. Because I know I make we begin talk today say, oh, the way forward on person say, even in 1921, we are waiting the police say, well, the police waiting say, you go hear everything waiting police say today. We can play everything and then from there we go open the phone line, let we do as we can always do. Let we listen to the police, waiting not their own aspect, waiting from their own lens, waiting and things say really happen. Listen to this.
Thank you very much for the opportunity for the people here on your side. It all started on the 29th. You know, on the 29th, we already follow social media religiously. There was a press release signed by the Secretary General of the All People's Congress Party. And basically, what the press release we talk about, they declare 2 days of color days, you know, where they call on the membership and the supporters to make sure wherever they put on the traditional colors of red and white. You know, whether it's in a diaspora, it's in a salon, but if we put up on, if we wear them for 2 days. You know, but one-sided meeting at the press release will be very much concerned about. And so on account of that, management decide for call them for they can get some discussions with them. And so the Secretary General was contacted on the 30th in the morning, and he said we'll get back to management. And later we get on to management. He said, well, they're ready for come, but they will make written invitation. Management comply. They make written invitation. And so the meeting was rescheduled for 4 o'clock. And then 4 o'clock indeed they came. And around 4:45 we started off the actual meeting. And we get about 10 members we come from the party. We get the former Attorney General, Bidede, the Secretary General himself, Mr. Karamo Kaba, Madam Elizabeth Mans, and then former mayor, I think former mayor, the one we came before, Mr. Bode Gibson, and a host of others, then Bidede, you know, and in fact also inclusive of by Mahmoud, you know, about 10 of them, then Bidede. So the management get discussions with them. The management raised them concern, say we don't see the press release. Una pool, we send on social media, and then we'll get concerned about one sentence we did, or a paragraph, if I put on this way, where they say, will get back to our membership through our establishments and for waiting for be next. And the management tell us we are concerned about this one. We don't know waiting. That one they tell us say waiting. I mean, go up next, which will be the next line of action or the next step to take. But from all the discussions, they appear to pacify management. Say no, they don't mean bad. They know nothing go happen and so on and so forth. The management say, well, sometimes which you will say from the face value of it, it will appear like it don't mean bad. But the way other person they interpret them will be different. And so management tell them say, you go urge them for they make sure say they put the membership and the supporters are under control, because this country get laws, especially making reference to the Public Order Act number 46 of 1965, where they tell people how stand and forget her, you know, and the authority will then give the Inspector General if in case you want for assembly.
So waiting and be agree on that.
But they agree say them they will be peaceful and they will control the membership, and there should not be any cause for alarm. So management says, okay, if anything goes wrong, then we have to hold you responsible. You know, the management not stop there, then come out with a press release for show them position. You know, where we send our radio station, inclusive of 98.1. So that was fine. That was on the 30th. You know, and then the 31st, notice me, don't they say, then they give this ruling or this judgment in court with regards to the petitions of ADD. And so, since we are responsible for the maintenance of law and order, we cannot wait for situation to happen and then we react. And so what we did was to make sure we deployed and decided we were very strategic. If in case of anything will happen, we presence and we go forestall or whatever. And so we within the law court itself. We are there. Then we will be there at the APC office around 5:30. In fact, we deployed around 5:30 the CCU.
The morning.
The crowd quest. They will also deploy the SLPP office, you know, and then deploy in Parliament, you know, and then also State House, as the case may be. So then we get another group where the MARV, we the Mobile Armed Response Group, we be based in St. John. So now so we deploy. So we did it. Things we are going, and at the end of the day, the court end up giving ruling, giving judgment. Understand? So, but whilst we did it, we were together with the commander, with the overall commander of the mission. Repeatedly, they get calls. They get calls where distress calls. I put them distress in the sense that, I mean, there is a potential for conflict, there is a potential for somebody for going to violence. And so, at some point, he said, well, let me remove the CCU. But the CCU with the crowd control unit, now just general duty personnel, they're not getting harm, they're not going to protect themselves in case stones and other things will ever happen. Because that we don't see the situation. So then deploy the public support to the PSU, you know, and the PSU go there together with some people who carry few ones that we carry smoke gun. But the situation is still by up to the 9:30 now, situation on the heat up. And so we decided to let the MARV go there. But we're interested for no say if we get press conference yesterday, we make sure we show the journalists in the video where we go for go deploy. You could see the place like they don't barricade the whole street, the street already around that area. They set fire now tables then over table, tires, and then set fire. Pass the police then they come down and they try for clear them roadblocks and they, you know. So the police go to the place, try for do a lot of engagement, and then all of a sudden stones then being come from the direction of the headquarters of the All People's Congress, you know. Till we get some injury from one policeman, and then but after long negotiation for make things quell down, because even the admin officer now OSC in Bidede Kabia ASP, he do all he could do, you know, and we show all one yesterday na the clip for let people see, but you know we prove futile, and so we don't get any other alternative but now for apply the proportionate and minimal force way for settle the situation. And so normally in policing, you either take action for disperse or you take action for contain people so that things don't escalate. So we wanted to get the issue solved at that area, and I don't for solve on that side. So
the issue where you don't explain now the response from the police now really been too aggressive according to waiting people in the state that even the shoot where they shoot in the office, it was so direct that than if it cause more harm than we to go for protect.
Well, the shooting actually point at individual, you know, because there was a building and the building is still there. Definitely, if you shoot to the building, it will hit the wall and then it will scatter. Then because the most important thing there, now that gas, we need to say with that gas, where you inhale them, or you experience another thing that will make. I mean, that good for continuing. Like I say, we always take action.
Into a building.
the building, you know, go send out to people. We not getting for do it. The incident with the happen at that place. You know, go send out to the say like one
for fire.
One radio station. They were not if a bullet live round, you go far up the air. You understand? You go far up the air. And but you know, go say you go far now, Media One Center, because Media One Center say be very close. You know, go say you go send an FSSG where they not get anything for do. And so say the action be there. Now the police be the for target. But honestly, the police make sure say they not do them with the intention for kill anybody, and nobody was. Do not find anybody way at the end of the day somebody go say this person be die or this person be die. What will you do no more before continue the situation? Because if that situation you move from that point, you know, person not going to understand where you know the inside security. Certain tell me the way until they happen somewhere. If you not continue and they you allow you move from there, then you to a point you stretch the security, they not able for continue anymore. And so it was very fitting that the police say let me contain this situation and let me make sure say we don't here. Understand? If we not done we allow you go to St. John, we allow you kind of continue. By the time they say other people don't come on Calbaton, other people don't come on Wellington, then the situation become chaotic.
Superintendent, you say the shooting police not do have the intention for kill anybody. Yeah. But this building, according to you, be the shoot inside this building. Una aware say people then be dead, and not to one, not to two, plenty supporter them of the APC be inside it.
Yeah, we don't see people inside it.
Then on be the fire inside the building.
You know, say people inside it. You know, say we fire tear gas. You say the fire that affect you. So all of us were affected.
So
somehow we are all affected, or everybody. Even one day we not getting for do with the party or the supporters or even the police. The one day even at the environment when they around, they were also affected. You know, in policing, now one of the minimum. This is not the minimum force way we use to, because police think the way we use. One will use baton or shield, understand? They use tear gas. They will use maybe over bullets. They will use even live round. But you know the one in the extreme. Now in the extreme situation, they go use them. Understand? We say there is no other way where you be able for get this act for prevent this act to be done. Other than use this life one, will make use them. But in that given circumstance, we will just say that can be the minimum force we will use for make sure say we able to forget the situation resolved.
Apart from the road, them where you see some APC party supporter them being blocked, then they burn tire and do other things the way they disturb peace. Waiting again, the APC supporter them been do we been warrant the shooting at the party office.
Yeah, they were stolen at the police. In fact, to the point we get 6 injured and 2 among them very serious.
You are aware say the whole scene be live on TV?
Of course I know. Me, I watched part of her. Because I watched part of them to a point I even reached at the scene. I also went to the scene now to a point. They will tell you, and they know me. They know say journalists will say to a point now, Mrs. going at the scene. I say I have to be here and see for my very self. And they make sure I not just by explaining some the covert aspect of her. And policing, you get the covert aspect and get the overt aspect. And the overt aspect we see. Okay. But covertly, that make yesterday when we play the clip for the journalists that we didn't go. Some are even surprised. And they wonder who saw me they will forget this kind clip. You know, for you forget this kind information on tape, on camera. You know, none of the covert aspect of it. Nobody know so me they how we do them. Right. We also do that one day for proof to people and say we not just try for be high-handed.
Well, they can't talk about the arrest we wanna make. But in firing that tear gas inside the office of the APC, we see lots of people way alleged say them be wound, blood be there all over them around, and also people they say not to true blood than the from them people in the. What do you know about that?
Well, we get press conference yesterday, and the director of crime services we they provide oversight responsibility for the criminal investigations department and various other departments. So now then don't conduct the investigation. He make a very clear at the press conference. He make use of one word, it's a vampire, one spray within they use where it's in a red, they appear for like blood, they use them for action. He make a very clear at the press conference. Then don't able the investigators and they able to establish some people in the use them, a lot of people in the use them. He talking at the press conference day, you know, and then like I said, they provide oversight responsibility for the CID
But nobody know damage, nobody no wound na the office where you say you be careful kind of
I'm not going to be very categorical, say somebody no wound. I'm not going to be very categorical because I never had the opportunity I will talk to them one after the other. I'm not going to be very categorical. I mean, but I just say I quote the director of crime services, we in AIG Bramaja at the press conference, we alluded to this other aspect of them being camp. And I will make them very clear.
Earlier, you state say na minimal force the police be used na the APC headquarters. But one day we dey watch AYV TV, we be the live suicide police been the arrest load supporter them na them vehicle. Some get for do with small picking them and safe inside the party headquarter behind or na some corner they will see police they beat people them, wound them, blood they all over them. And you see a minimal force wanna be used.
Well, we still wait for that report because people they say but we not see anybody come out and bring report country because we na police we are always open to people who come and make report officially say ABC happen when they're facing all right. And then the director of crime services also make a clear study at the press conference. If somebody believes they get a report for make them and then we go look at them.
But don't we go
look at them. But the fact of the matter is we may need to contain that situation and we were able to succeed to do it.
Don't the suicide APC executive member them even come out that they therefore engage with the police, but still the police then be the fire tear gas where we make the area not be good for let people even stand for engage with the police and self journalists will be be get for one.
So much engagement be gone and one of the other last engagement we are just coincidentally the reaching at the scene and meet up the engagement we get for do with negotiating for letting get a safe corridor. I think the commander, the senior commander on the ground, and be engaged the deputy leader of the All People's Congress Party. By then, I just come now at the scene and I meet up one day, and then we forget anyway. We after the negotiation, then be able to allow the one day with the inside for make they get a safe corridor for me them pass the go. So negotiation be there, and some we are successful, some we are not successful. You know, so at the end of it, they even lead to the fact say. The police no be get alternative, but they apply some amount of force, we minimal by the standards, for they get the issue be resolved.
How about the arrest wanna make? We understand say police even arrest one member of parliament. We supposed to get immunity and arrest in a parliament.
Yes, we arrested 117 people, and of this number, if you talk about picking them, we get. So then after the way we don't take statement from them, we can't realize it. So then they wouldn't picking them really. We go the one that we say really go do under. You know, we wouldn't big one them. We not for the take picking and go na side. We not supposed for care and go. Not for even encourage them and for let happen. But like 36 of them will be there around 12 years, 11 years. They be there among them 170 with arrest. Well, we just get the Child Rights Act. I'm not very specific, but on Section 70. Of I'm not too sure, but the way they tell you about the Pekin way they below 14 are not capable of committing an offense. We can call them in law and a dolly in acts. So which means if we take them to court, I mean that would be a kind of futile exercise. And so take statement from them, call them, parent them, and release them to them. But the other one, they will not adult them. We say we have to do the right thing for make sure say we send them to court. So yesterday they were doing the profiling. Maybe if you know, if you know from be all the day. Either from longer yesterday or for good today, but then they do the profiling.
Why not arrest like Honorable Mame Bangura, for example?
The policeman will arrest person for nothing. You know, the policeman waiting on the ground, and the one waiting outside. Now two different situations. Me waiting outside, we know they feel the heat, we know nothing that happen. It's different from Maudi on the scene, we know waiting that happen, we know the conduct of somebody, and then from the best of my ability. And the knowledge we then passed on to me, now the fact that yes, you will see people and say you will see in the video, he made some effort to pacify the crowd, but equally so, the one day on the ground tell you say at some point he was inciting the people, you know. So the police no big alternative. Now that make the law say every man is presumed to be innocent. If at all the matter has to go to court, then somebody will go prove, say this man committed an offense or he did not commit an offense. So everybody, if you run in the charge with court, all 71 of them, the law still presume them for be innocent until and unless they are found guilty by a competent court of law. Among
them, people here wanna be arrested. Woman them been there among them.
Of course.
And from what me see na TV, like one woman we police. Sorry, among them people that will not be arrested, woman them be there inside there. Yeah. Like the way AYV TV show. The other woman, the police get for all nine close me chair and drag go na the van before then go to na CID. And plenty people don't concern for the picking them and the woman them like suicide lawyers pull a press statement. Yeah. There is concern about the woman there so. And the one that will be go CID and see them, then confirm say yes, then be injured and then still in a police custody. Waiting na the status of the woman.
Well, if they have to go to court because the beginning I seen where we consider to be righteous, like that was a kind of disorderly behavior, and there was also the aspect of wounding on the officers. They don't want the law not allow for that happen. And then there was also the aspect of throwing missiles. And so all those 4 offenses put together, whoever be did, we believe, strongly believe, reasonably believe, say, and be part of them. I mean, you have to face the law. Like I say, there is still a presumption for being innocent. Let them face the law, and then the law will determine whether they played a part or they did not play a part. But we can go before the court, and that's what we are going to do.
We also been the CC una be asked for colonels divorce una be wanted. I don't know how to than they be. So yes. How to than they be? Is he still wanted or is there a police custody?
I will say again, now the press conference, the director of crime services make it very clear. So like I said, they provide oversight responsibility for CID. That the Mr. Cornelius Devoe, we are the national publicity secretary for the APC. They say he make a lot of inciting statements on that day and prior to that day, and so, but the police not able to answer for now. For now, they're on their own.
Who say make the statement here? Who say he make the inciting statement?
He make at the party office and some other places. Make a say the one there will tell you say if they listen to AYV or whichever, you will not say he made statement. But now 5 million loans for say anybody will give information, relevant information, in arrest. So that is what is happening now.
All right, Mr. Brahma, plenty people they feel disappointed also when like mixed feeling arguments depending on who that you talk to about the unprofessional way. Also again people they allege say the police behave on that particular day. The police get any regrets?
No, we did a job where we say that is what we are paid for: the maintenance of law and order, the preservation of law and order, and then for make sure we enforce laws of the land. You know, not the way we do with the outside and Act Number 7 of 1964, when the Police Act, which we do now, waiting the law say before do. And the aspect of professionalism, it depends to the context at which they look at it. If something that happen, when a disorderly something, let's say for example something way disorderly, and then the police not act, in that case they say the police unprofessional, because the police need for act for it prevent this thing from happen. So you see how we judge professionalism and non-professionalism, and so therefore we feel say at the right time, at that point in time, there was need for make we act, for make we able to contain the situation, so that it not go escalate, so that we no get a situation where we begin to talk about disorder.
Okay, continue for the
all over the country, all over the place.
Superintendent, we don't talk about the arrest them we don't make of some APC supporter them and executive member them, but some of the people that will be injured we be arrested. Now to say they deny their medical attention.
An officer we will get someone out of custody way. If he injured, we deny medical attention. I mean, we self na human beings. I make I use the word if na conditional. But like I say, me not be check on the CID for no whether. But if we get, like I tell you for free, if we get, we not go deny the medical attention. The police, we know we human rights. We know the human rights of other people as well. We not go do that one day. If we not do that for other people, then why now they were so. that one day not go be too.
The professionalism of the saloon police now one way people don't dey question even before now, and people don't dey accuse una say una can normally work with the government of the day, and the government of the day can normally use the police for fight against them political opponents them.
One thing we still they fail for realize, and we are well known today, the police now a public property. When I say the police now a public property, it means the police is owned by the people, it is owned by the state. Understand? And so we number one priority now for the maintenance of law and order. So somebody will come today, I should say 1 year and 6 months back. This police way with the trouble so now we get even tag with people again. Whether I'm the right tag or wrong tag, but we get even tag with people again. Nothing they cause that. Because of the sacred responsibility, that work we do 2009, or that work we do from the very first time in this police, now the same job we they do. You know that was the Police Act of 1964. It tells you say we responsibility now for enforced law. So whether it be today, it be tomorrow, it be the first day, it be 17 years ago, now just the same one, that one we did they say for enforced law, now we still get a responsibility. So whether there is party A or there is party B, doing party A will be the enforced law, we party B can we still the enforced law. So somebody they misinterpret for say you do this thing for suppress the other side. No. The same job we they do yesterday. No go for do today, no go do tomorrow, and no go for continue for do. For maintain law and order, for protect life and property, for enforce laws, for prevent and detect crime. It did the Act number 7 of 1964. Now the Police Act. It only from 1964. They not change them yet. If they don't change them, it's okay. But once now still we are a public property, our responsibility, we are owned by the state and we are also owned by the people. And so we've always make sure say there is stability in the state. So with stability of the state, then now we key mandates and our responsibility. When
I still they make arrest of some APC executive member them, and most of the crime them owner they talk about now incitement, say them the incite and supporter them for challenge the police during the incident we been at them party headquarter, and some of them people there where they make arrest for so. People been see them, for example, Honorable Mohamed Bangura, where them be shown at TV, maybe they calm the situation down.
When I say sometimes you really outside, which you see and you really inside, you're very closer, it's different. Yes, from what you see on television or what people see on television, they appear for be calming down, for pacifying the situation or calming down the members. But the one way they on the scene, the police officers the way they on the scene, where they control the situation, they make them very clear. Say at some point he was inciting the people.
So generally
on the scene, the policeman the way now they be charged with the responsibility for make sure say they maintain peace, for maintain law and order. If you don't tell me say, they are human beings. They know their own functions. If you then tell me say this was the situation, we have no the police no alternative. Pass and make sure say they do the right thing.
The same way people don't blame the police year in year out now that the excessive force one can use. Now people also get issues with. Una as the police force, una not get any other way for control riots rather than like what happens so that they.
But make us now this force we use now the minimum force. Before this time, you say police, they say they shoot person die. You know they get down again. We don't shift away from that one day. You know they get down again. Something else happen by accident, but we don't move away from that one day. For the beginning, either we deny or we admit or we say we investigate. We don't move away from that day. So they make now we use the minimum force. We not even salon when they use them. You go to America for quell down the riot, then they use tear gas. You go to France for quell down the riot, then they use tear gas. Of course, nobody yellow vest. The way them be in France, how them, not tear gas they use. For now one way than the way the minimum force we go use for at least for contain people and for disperse people.
Mr. Police, you get messages that we come.
Yes, some of them, most of them, almost the same. People ask which commander we be there at the scene. We get change of commanders. So we know they go into specifics for say now Commander A, Commander B. Remember I tell you say we start with CCU, we move on to PSU, and then we come to MARV. So we don't get specific commander, but the fact remains, senior officers in the camp, at least for pacify the situation. Like I tell you, myself, me did at some point. So that one is clear. We asked whether the demonstrators they use fake blood. I make it clear and also say the possibly get the responsibility, the oversight responsibility for CID when then they conduct all criminal investigations in this country. He was very categorical in a press conference, so which means he privy to a lot of information, and then make it clear say, I don't prove and say yes, some fake blood would be used, whether I call them vampire or what the case may be. And somebody that asked whether I be professional. Well, to the best of our ability, we know so we use minimum force for contain the situation. And insofar as we use the force for contain the situation, except somebody want to get other interpretation, but we try as best as possible for make sure say we not cause the kind of damage where somebody will feel say it ain't go happen. No, we aim for everything was just minimal, as the case may be. And somebody saying away. People talk about freedom of speech, freedom of assembly. Every other person, Mr. Jefferson, I they talk because I get freedom of speech. But honestly, one thing when we fail for your life, now the fact say sometimes they say you want freedom of speech to stop, or you want freedom for assembly, you say stop. Now the other person say they start. So means say when they say you get freedom of speech or freedom of assembly, means say you are not guided by rules, you are not guided by laws. If law not there in the country, I tell you now, complete breakdown of anarchy, and they say it will be survival of the fittest or survival of the like jungle justice. And so therefore, even we get freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, we talk to people, we continue to encourage people, engage the police. The police now, not a man and they say get family them. Engage the police. We normally don't do it. You engage the police, we sit down. Even like I tell you where we want to start. Where we see that press release on the 29th, the 30th, we call the leadership of the party. We go sit down. Now they tell us we're a listening organization. They will get concerned. We want to see the peace of this country, the stability of this state. So there, even when we talk about speech and assembly, about freedom, then we also say not to want to get freedom of speech, not to want to get freedom of assembly, and then we respect the law. Some boys like talk to me, colleagues them out in the far here, guys. Well, now that make me they do. We continue for the training personnel. If person feel say we not doing the right way, or if we believe say after we don't do the analysis, if we say this person not doing very well, we go back at the drawing board and try to do some refine or do some reforms. But I want to make an appeal generally that let me respect the laws of this land. Let we also work towards having peace, where we all go get time for go do business, we all get time for camp, work, and we all get time for go school.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much, Superintendent Brema Kamara, being at the head of media at the Salon Police. For we come at the program this morning, can give updates about the incidents will be between the Salon Police and some APC supporter them on Friday.
Well, we want to tell thank you to Radio Democracy 98.1 because now they conduct an interview day with Superintendent Brema Kamara from the Sierra Leone Police. I hope say we don't listen and you able to take something out of waiting you listen. Because unfortunately we still see people in the comment section na Facebook, they attack one another. I don't think that they make we there and they call people names so that they support this, so that they support that. But we there for make we see the way forward. And I think it's good for make we get healthy discussion. This now waiting don't happen. Before I open the phone line or say what I get for say, MB Attila self be rub mouth by this. Let we listen. How input time.
My brother Alan, I agree with you 200%, not 200. Yes, this is not the point where they make. The police for be the people in protector. The police for be the guarantor for security in the country. But once you politicize any agency or any institution of government, it is a problem, sir. Now I make Obama way go Ghana. I say Africa doesn't need strong men; it needs strong institutions. with police has never been independent. Now, would have formed the ISU. Now, Pasheti, where they all then train them, that particular force, they wouldn't have been some kind of presidential guard, then train them. Now, Cuba, communist oriented under Fidel Castro, who have got known as dictator and totalitarian. Then change the name to SSD, Special Security Division, and now then call OSD. Why has any government not disbanded that particular department of the police force? It should have been disbanded. But these are the people that within they use some of them. And I used to have a security guard when I was a minister who later was arrested for armed robbery because they get access to gun. So the point is the police, I already forgot church. So if I keep all this, me ride go come and I go late. But I like this lively debate and we're making it so civilized, that I enjoy. Mr. Allen, I agree with you. The police not supposed to shoot people. The police not supposed to use excessive force. Let me point that. But for somebody for tell me, say, where the precedence for parliamentarian, somebody just send letter where answer lands and I write. Where he writes to President Kuma, where them pull him, Mr. Kombo, nomination or not, what does it matter? They pull somebody and then put the APC party in candidate in power. What does it matter if na court or not na petition? It doesn't matter. It's the act itself. Somebody was removed, another person was replaced from the party. We win in 2012, Mr. Kombo. Now that for look at. Let not begin play with word games. That's the point I'm making. The police force has never been independent. I just tell you, last year they surrounded being Oslo will ignore that day as if it's nothing. They did. Suppose they've been killed that Monday, then elections are going to war. Without problem. The systemic failure now make the police has never been independent. Now do for beginning. Okay, am I going to blame the government for the conduct of the police today? No. What do you think is going to happen? If all of a sudden President Bill begin foresee law reform the police, then sometimes he happy say pull some people away now from the north. What did I go say? Oh, you don't begin sack policeman from the north. If they pull even now with hear all that. So that's the problem. Everything in our country is politicized by region and tribe. We all know that. It's going to be very difficult. Honestly, if you ask me, we need the people's revolution for change everything. But me not blame President Bill. I will not blame this government for the excesses of the police today. Because like way that man say Capitano, now seed where you go, you get for germinate, you get for get root, then branch, pull fruit. You don't take. When they go kill Sambangura, would you ever hear you say they arrest and jail for Sambangura and die one? Would you ever hear that? You know how most poor man and they go attack Nanet? Some of the people are in the kitchen are policemen then. Because the police force in a salon, they not train them for abide by the rule of law, they train them for abide by the rule of might. You get gun, you get uniform, you get badge. In some cases, that's why they be against black man, and even in America, and train the police then for treat all black or most black people, or all black people rather, as criminals. So don't even make a like say Salon are the only country where this bad they happen. Yes, the police sometimes they use excessive force on Friday. Well, me not go call it even excessive force. Maybe they use a little bit more than they suppose. Not too excessive. So let us not act like this police force now all of a sudden. That's the point we make. I'm not glad with some people and comment now. Oh, not for talk about that, for just talk about waiting they go on now, not for talk about waiting be done. They be no. Would I go arrest them by own house? Na police. Would I kill them na Kapala? Na police. Would I kill a person in a beach with me brother in the top of na police? So me agree with you. The police has to be reformed. But any sitting government we can, the police they do them bidding. The same police who attack Mother being used. Few days after Mother being power, not to the same me the aid and I bet people who be they go and harass people who they feel say na APC supporter there. Come on, we all know that, sir. We all know say whenever any government type now, if now is a big government and they make sure say they structure the police for make sure say their own people and then at the strategic side where APC can the same thing President Koma self do. Inspector Munu, na Makeni man. We all know that. My macha, I'm a Kenny man. So let we know they talk that we don't know. It's not them did not bring division of Sierra Leone. Some of his people may not be helping him as they should. But I cannot blame him for everything going wrong in Sierra Leone because Nigeria lead a street high frustrating. We can blame him for go talk. They say why they go there. You don't call them this so high frustrating and somebody nobody only one they criticize this man. They no one they tell us that this for do. Now the court don't make decision. So now that speaker business don't go aside because the court don't make decision. So therefore understand we cannot just be critical of everything this man do because not to religion he come out and not to a tribe. Not to be at the talk, Mr. Allen. I hope you understand, sir. I'm just saying that we get for no, see, the country of Salone belong to we all. The only one go straight Salone and we'll tell APC enough is enough. We want people for no. Me and the council don't blame. Why the APC people why Cornelius Devo on? He leader not their own. For sure they arrest her. They descend on say, to talk police there. What about the poor people who want to call for well-read? Some people in seven not to APC supporter where they harass, where police probably arrest, including disabled people way wrong. But you on. Not to cowardice down there. Can't me at the church. I go only a plot after church. Sorry. Okay. But Alan, I hope I'll be able to answer your question. Yesterday when you asked me, sir, tell me if you satisfy. Look like you don't satisfy me. All right. God bless. Bye.
That's na MB Attila. I think most people know him. Leone about this whole issue. We don't play the entire interview with Police Tongi because now the last day today where we go deal with this matter. We no go carry with them again, but the way forward. But you know go find where we say the way forward, then the police come, then carry their own part of what things say happen and how they handle them, then we not respond to that. If you listen keenly, we Brahma Kamara from the media man from Sierra Leone Police where they talk, you go find out some certain day he gets stern and firm direct answer, and some certain day he back out. He say now waiting the director of crime and service say. You remember where they ask and say una use excessive force na ya he say because he say no they not use excessive force because waiting do he say because today he say police don't kill person and so because nobody no die so the police not use excessive force. And if you listen that part the way he talk about that excessive force and the killing, he say we don't come out from that side where maybe we use excessive force or something happen by mistake where somebody die and where we go get for one he say deny, two he say admit, or what we go say we go investigate. These are all the little things them. It's not about just say waiting happen on Friday. But this is the man where they represent the Sierra Leone police where from time people when you the last time previous government people they say the police not they do the right thing. This government come people even last time when they say the police do the right thing, they say oh no the police is not independent, they support the government of the day. They say no police independent. When you come back to this government, they say, oh, the police independent. The opposition, they cry foul, say the police not independent. We are really waiting until an ink out. We count how that arm day of the police, that from the ISU to the SSD to the OSD, how it was created. Because this particular incident will happen, not of us say yes, the Sierra Leone police, because in the big umbrella, but the units where we go so we be see them not to say that kind police uniform they wear. No, now that OSD side of the police. Nine goody. So this same police we are side they ask him say, okay, what about Mohamed Bangura? Because the video where they out, we all see Mohamed Bangura. We see Mohamed Bangura be they try for curtail the situation, talk to the guys them. Even at one point the guys they not even listen to him. If you watch, you go see Samuel Wise Bangura go interview Mohamed Bangura, but he was so vexed that he not even talk to Samuel Wise Bangura. He just team up in the corner. But now the police boss they tell you say Mohamed Bangura they arrest him because he be they say inciting statement. He say even though we too see na TV, yes, he be they try for cool down, but the police then where they say he be they say inciting statement. But we not see and say anything inciting, we will be the watch na TV. And this is the same police. And in back, Brahma Kamara, when the superintendent, in back he say, we'll not forget say, them police and a mortal man. So the mortal man will then be, now for say, waiting, they know they talk to, or then they talk to. Which part of the mortal man will the police then be? We say, not forget say, the police then a mortal man. And we also hear Usai talk say, he say the police get their own video. Even when they play and people, the journalists then will be go for the press conference, then they surprise say, Usai police video then get them video. I hope say, with time, then go release them video then this, let we self see. The video we then get, way different from the one we see. Because everything we go down that day, just like I be say from the first day, now everybody in fault. From the first day. You go see Usai Mahmoud, Usai the arrest him. He go tell, as you watch that side day, Mahmoud just they come, then they arrest him. Tell the talk say, no, me not been there, just they come. No, then go with him. So maybe not just a strategy for make them all the one them way, then feel say go able to speak to the guys them, but make the peace go in. But we hear Usa he say again, he say they have to contain it at the APC office. Because if they left that situation, they come out at the APC office, go out of the APC office, it go difficult for the police for control. I even talked to somebody who be there St. John. The person say Wakatego Pandeba Road, and not be even know waiting they go on na Brookfield stay na the APC office. He say in they go in the see shop then they lock no more, but he not be really understand waiting they happen. If he say na pray people and be they go pray. So whatever means the police use, well that's one who go put on corner side. But waiting them be want achieve for say waiting they happen yonder. They just left there. Because if them be allow them people then they for come out. You understand? If them be come out, well, we don't know waiting for be don't happen where the crowd for don't big pass waiting the control. Maybe the police then for don't go to the extent now for begin use the live bullet. Because they not use them, na make say na minimal force they use. Because they not use them. But what would they try for say that the police don't give their own part of waiting happen. We all see what we see on TV. Would I say incitement now? Would I not say incitement to waiting you take waiting you not take the police in don't come out with your own statement. When they ask about the fake blood, waiting the pressman say again for police. He not say yes, na fake blood. Before that, he say according to the director of crime services. Well, some of them, yes, some people them that be let me say waiting the get the name I call them. He say yes, some of them na them. But in all categorically say everybody will be get red na fake blood. So let we make that point they clear for us. Not to everybody na be fake blood. He admits say yes, according to the crime person, some people. So some people, yes, some people, no. Because if na be fake blood, everybody, if I don't talk categorically say, everybody will be get red para na fake blood. But, he say, according to the director of crime service, he say some people. Well, what thing get for happen with someone then they with the fake blood? Okay. Then what thing go happen with the one that way not get fake blood? You hear where they ask him, say, before he ask and say he deny people for get hospital or treatment at first he say, no, everybody we incarcerated, we then don't hold, then they try for carry them go, but now we in a holiday and this and what's not. Then at the second point when they put the question directly to and say, una they deny people them we injured for get medical service, yanda he say, no, we not go do am, we know the human right. But first, when the question be twist, I hope so will be the listen well. First way the question be twist, it try for play am around say everybody where they now just for prosecute them now and waiting. But when they ask them directly, he say they not go do that. So this not the thing where the Sierra Leone police, independent or no independent, from them or not just the opposition they let for cry foul by the police. Say because when the last regime be there, the opposition be the cry foul, now make with this regime come back and say the cry foul. So waiting we they try for say ya. We just want the police, the judiciary, and everybody concerned. Tomorrow now we can't deal with this because the international community in a salon, now will be the talk say, oh, now the international community, they're not talking to, but they don't talk now. And what did they say? They say then they call for calm and for establishment of meaningful dialogue. Meaningful dialogue. What does meaningful dialogue mean? It means say, what una they talk, una for minam. Waiting me see per that particular statement day, like say, yes, dialogue then be done they happen, people then be done they talk, but maybe it not be meaningful. But then they will go up multiple tomorrow, make her not go. Police don't react. We open the phone line now. Waiting na you don't take after you hear waiting the police say. WhatsApp only na Sierra Leone number. Looking at the screen, the numbers then they scroll. WhatsApp only. If you call, because we get a lot of people will be the call yesterday or the other days them, now the direct numbers them. If you call UK direct, now UK number you they call. US, the number na direct. We need to take WhatsApp calls on their numbers then they. So make we get that right. We need to take WhatsApp calls on their number then they. So if you want call, the phone line open now. Yourself go give you contribution. And I hope say today will definitely be the last day we they talk about this. You can call United States number with the country code now 1-646-610-3107. United States number 646-610-3107. We don't get with first caller on the line. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from, please?
Yes, this is Bami Robert, call from Washington, D.C.
Do you get the platform?
Well, I support the police, especially the spokesperson. It's right for giving best. I mean, the police, they're in a really tough situation now. I mean, regardless what they do, the opposition or whoever will say they're against them. So we got to understand that this is Africa. If they don't have enough training, most of them are not professional. So they try. I mean, I support the police them because they have to control the situation regardless what. You know, and the spokesperson giving best, even though the question the way they ask, they not ask the question the way I feel say they for ask to tell you the truth. You know, but I think the police they try and they need more training. You know, they need more training and no support the police because those are the people that will safeguard the country at the end of the day. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Yes, caller, you did live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Mina Saladi, I call from Paris.
Yes, Saladi from Paris. Waiting on your own contribution.
And first of all, I want to highlight two issues them, you understand? Because out of your analysis, they already don't make. You see, Salona, we all you understand? And Salona, a law-abiding country. We all live in part of the world, so we see how police and treat people and that's where they take the law at their hand. last week, some demonstration we did in Italy. We see how the Italian police and the drag woman there, who they own here and they drag them because of they broke the law or because of them going on streets and try to out lawlessness or try to out chaos in the country. But during the changes we they analyze, you know, talk about the policeman there, where the APC talks there, injure. After them, the same stone there, you don't make no mention of Dandy. You just talk about all what you know. Come on, it is high time. Una the news bloggers, they una go for land for the tell the Salon people and the truth.
Okay, I want hold you under force. I want hold you. No. I want hold you under force because you listen to everything where the policeman say. And waiting he talk.
You know comment on
waiting. No, but wait me. But waiting he talk. You self hear him. So if me no comment on him, I not stop you for make yourself no comment on him. I not stop you. So for say because me and if me want analyze na 30 minutes audio na play. If I want analyze, then for say I analyze the entire video. Now waiting capture me mind na I analyze. So for coming now can attack me say because then stone the police and not talk about Dandy, I not think say in fear.
And Adekam, people Adekam, just give me chance. Yesterday, I called the program and at the time say this is program. So me personally, at the time that the only credible program is now where a lot of people and get. Because they give opportunity to everybody for let people and call and try and find the way forward. How country go move. Yesterday, you invite Khadija, that lady and a viewer that you program. People in the try for tell them about that fake blood APC they use. The lady they deny. You see, don't they? The listener, the lady they deny say it's not possible. It's America. It's not how police they treat people in America.
I know I make we go. Listen. No, I know I make we go for begin attack somebody. We know they right now. I know. Me don't play. Well, I play the entire.
I know how to make people in the use.
No. Everybody.
Propaganda or
I know.
To bring hate speech to our country, or calling our country, people in our country.
We all get people in the country. Now I make within a. So when you come, you can just highlight. Say this is the thing. Now talk with the talk. Now engage with the engage. I find out say this, and this. Put you case across and then let the other person come. But for begin attack people indirectly. No, what you doing?
Analysis the way you make.
What you doing?
All the aspects of them. You left the issue of what the police make sure say any policeman say when APC one listing AYVs on Sunday. When one lady talk out categorically say APC and get bags of stone there, iron stone there inside the office. When they use stone for stone people outside. And also all see AYV cover. Because even the AYV journalists, they be the stone. Some arrive on the talk. I say, so can you see Colonel Divo? The people in the stone, say Colonel Divo make the statement say, he said the report die.
Of course, we play an aya, but we don't play that clip then aya. We don't play an aya. Well, let we give other people a chance, make themselves give it in and say.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
All right, you're welcome. Yes, sir, you there live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Good evening. I'm Patrick Sack. I call from Germany.
Yes, Patrick Sakwi, waiting you want Lena table.
Yeah, now the issue with that, and we actually use try to ask us about. First and foremost, AAA, I want for me we call a spade a spade. We all know Sierra Leone, you understand? We not go ever go before if we not accept we facts, we failures them. It's only when we accept we failures them, we go for correct them or rectify them. Then when we rectify them, we move forward. You understand? Sierra Leoneans, we too political minded. We know they say the truth. We all don't become affected by political virus. Be it the SNPP or APC. Okay. Yeah. We know Tom Newman, the Olam. APC Olam, then beat and tay, and that beat the make Tom Newman like today, he lost in life. Mother Bio then beat and tay, he boss in 8, then boss in 8. Nothing no come inside, he left off. We need to talk about all and thing, and when you talk, some people post in the comment and say, tit for tat, this for this. May we call a spade a spade. APC they provoke SLPP. They don't call peace talk. APC no go. Lawrence Lima, he wanted the people in the general public. He said nobody, no venture for disturb the peace of Sierra Leoneans. People then go on Facebook, they insult them, then talk all kind of words against them. Not political rally would on this, not to politics, not to campaign, not to anything. You waste also AAA. Whether you mama na SPP or APC or whatsoever, then call you today, say, may you go to the streets, may you go to the office, for go rally, for go do anything. I believe say you know go to work. Because you know for you don't pass them thing and day. You as a peaceful Sierra Leone, you don't get nothing, you not affiliated to any political party. What you go do na APC office? What you go do na party office? That's not the first thing. Anything. Oh, Lord, remember the time where we get independent, APC grab willfully, then go make their own gallery. When they don't need power, they go and deliberately for provoke the peace of the nation. We know of all things and they and use this when I a masses of want a masses of to I try for drilling moral, no matter what thing. And the police them, then they serve as a what then subordinate to the government. Then they for the government. What in the government telling and they for the government employ them. Let we know feel for realize that fact today. You understand? Who would in the diaspora? If we not educate with people and we try for take wrong. If na Samura Kamara bin go they arrest Samura Kamara. Me, I for don't vex. If na Anes bin go they arrest Anes. I for don't vex. You understand? If na they Alpha Khan then they be go you understand? Then go beat Alpha Khan, then go molest and that way. Well for don't vex. But what in them people that they don't concern, students and people who doesn't know anything about politics. Then they try for instigate them. And we are here, we are not trying to tell the people the truth. This is.
But you get a platform and that's what you're doing, right?
Yeah. And okay. You people that are here who own the radio stations or this media, that is what you have to tell the people. But unless in Peking nobody, unless nobody, Samura Kamara, nobody, they not beat Samura Kamara. You understand what I mean?
Okay, make we give other people a chance back, Sakwi, yeah? Thank you.
No problem, but you people you have to tell the truth.
Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yes, I call from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, you get the platform.
Yeah. Well, to begin with, let me thank you very much for what you to do. One thing I want to say is that I know they can't for side any political institution, other political group. I'm here because the type of thing will happen in our country. These are some of the things back when we faced the rebel war when it starts. And we all pray God may that kind of thing not come happen again in our country. Because we get families and they will get friends and they will not good friends. We don't want to let anybody get to that point where we get for face this kind thing they don't pass. But however, the case wherein we talk about coverage, then APC, but they come out for cool the situation down. You know, there's something where some of we learn in security, even policing, where they self learn, which was the reason why they really reject the appeal from them supporters, you know, APC supporters, and whenever they come out, they talk, say, but we not stop, we not do this. Because let me tell you, if really we they keep law in that country, my dear, it is now time for me to arrest every authority. Now we party where we don't trigger statement then where it go cause war. It is now time to do that. Because all what we don't talk, it don't come to pass. Everything where we don't talk, it don't come to pass. So therefore, if ever they talk, say, let we not arrest them people because there is no evidence where go prove say what they talk, it will happen. You know, them about them where they don't hold, they deserve to be arrested. But however, who said the problem come out? Sometimes now we see who said problem come out. Because if we know who said we buckle with foot, if you know who said we buckle with foot, we go able to know the problem. I don't even know how to put this. Let we not kind of face who said we for them. This thing has started from authorities. Whether they try for trigger things to the boys them for do them. Now, when they don't do it yesterday, the poor about them, when they go instigate them, now then they arrest. They're all one of the big ones, they are by them, they go sit down. This is why sometimes I get doubt in government. Because as authority, you don't see what happen. You see the man for many a time they don't promise that they go do something like that. Let us say Mohamed Bangura. Mohamed Bangura arrest one, they get right to arrest her. They really get full rest. Mahmoud don't go to that place because they threaten in life. They threaten Mahmoud in life, say, in the youth minister, in for lead the youth them, if you don't in that place, you don't there for support. Now, bad things. If you don't can they go to a house, they go disturb a house. Now, the camera can they for talk to them. So Mahmoud arrest one, I'm against it totally. When they really investigate what happened, I'm against it. But the fact that what the police they do, anybody go talk, say, the police they do wrong, my dear, I'm telling you, we don't live in overseas countries. The type of force what the police they use, that was the best force. That was the best. Because for one thing, they don't use weapon where it go kill, direct bullets where it go kill anybody. Now, American where me dey. Things like that what happened yesterday, what happened in days. If now American police, for me, God where are the worship.
Okay,
for killing before don't take place.
All right,
so
thank you.
If the professionalism is not applied by the police, let we pray God and let we move forward by putting things in place. We say the police they do mistake, let us try to train more on that. But really, thank God, waiting what will be the things that will happen, it not happen.
Okay.
So let we not blame the police then. They do their job.
All right.
Thank you, Pa.
Thank you very much, caller. Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yes, me and Mohamed Sisi, call from Paris, France.
Yes, Mohamed Sisi, you get the platform.
Thank you very much, Triple A. I really appreciate the program. First of all, before they start, now the table people they talk based on party issue. This is not a party business. Party business don't do election don't done. Now we they talk for the within the make country they go forward. Whether it be the party A, party B, party C, that will not forget about Andy. But anybody within a right sense or within a right senses, no go tell me say the behavior of the police that day is good. I totally condemn them, and I will tell you say the police force na Salon are one of the worst in the world. Which I mean in France, demonstration don't take place how many times they demonstrate. And that the people there, right? Those people then at the party office. If they misbehave, if anybody misbehave, yes, the police gets right for arrest them because the police are there for keep law and order. You understand? So, but all these things where they go on, we all see what Lawrence Lehman they be talk during the election. If you not then be in power for the arrest. Because that but for we don't inflame the situation. What he talk say they go make the arrest if they not announce the results that day. We all hear, we all listen, and we all see what will be happen at Bo. The time where Mother Beda incident happened, where they 108, them born. How many houses them born? You see, so all that things they know they order well for the peace of the country. At least what we want as Sierra Leone, we live as brothers and sisters, then we try to develop the country for let the country go before. No matter which party we dey. But then kind of thing that when they go on at the country, revenge, bad art, this one and this party they are the type of revenge on them. Not about good picking. So I thank you very much. I just made a contribution, Annie.
Thank you very much, caller. Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
I call from New York. This time, Fatima I call.
Yes, you get the platform.
Yeah, Mr. Triple A. This job here with you also, believe me or leave it, trust me. Now a heavy job because it's like when you say the truth, they become a problem. When you say when the truth come, now problem, particular for the SLPP then right now. You see when they target you, all the one they would don't come pass now this money away come. Now in talk better sensitive. But they always don't pass. As also jam, then they can't jam, like say that then they pay for his radio station. Just because you give them privilege for me, they can't talk, they slush them. Then they can't bounce by you.
No, Lord, just Famata, please, Lord, just respect everybody, you know. What do you want to put in that table?
What do you want to put in that table, sir? This year where they go on, so now blaming game, period. I don't care them flip and then flop and blaming game. Umar for na bin my Friday. Where Yansane, where then tell Yansane, see many people in Kandong, made them go their way. Where see the people and begin come out and begin arrest them. So please, the Sierra Leone police then get problem. I don't care they ace out them Kandong. You know go just sideline somebody forever. You know go shut somebody down forever. It's not possible. And all my ears don't open. All my eyes don't open. Anything will get for happen. Me matter be in government no say. Now in at the cause because now in at the president right now. If you watch me Salon go before, if you know what they do, if you know whose kind of advice where they give institutions them, if you don't get no advice, anything where matter be they travel, now that's anything and they happen at the country. Anything where they travel, that's anything and they now waiting. Why? Why is it that anything where travel something for happen at the country? Why? We don't know. 30-something times inside 1 year and some change. Now wait. So please, me, yeah, now that's not mommy, brother.
All right, thank you very much.
Bye.
Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
And I'm named Manasisi. I come for Abu Dhabi.
Yes, Mana, you get the platform.
Me contribution, like now the point of this, the one day with the wound and the riots, you know. Me now one victim of issue like that before. 2007. Yeah, we didn't think it could happen. You know, you seriously wound when they all take you in a police station. After police, they go for release you. They go for take you now government hospital, not to private hospital they go, now government hospital they go because they get a department and police where they go to the hospital then. At least if they take record of all the issues and then they can't go to police station, they know say yes, these are the people that vulnerable to these riots, you know. But you know go take yourself, you go to a private hospital or whatever, policeman not going to not even identify anything from the people that were the wound that place there. You go ask the radio station for make the highlight the people that were the damage serious in the scene. You know, we work so. You know, me, it happened to me. Now, civil society member, one lady, that's what I do. Once they did take me na government hospital inside Imotuka, he even buy for me clothes. They say, put this clothes here. The riot to be happen between Ukada and students, and that's how they CKC. So he say, put this clothes here because the guy they go run after you. Put this clothes here. He take me to hospital. He go pay for everything. The civil society, they say they need to do better in other country. They always they did on another country for politics reasons. You see, that mommy they are very. I will get kudos down, and I won't know what the name. I don't forget her. You know, that mommy take now. What be girl that means they take now hospital. You go pay for all. Nobody no pay for we. They know this civil society. They now they sit down. They think they happen. They know the even good. Now after we they don't say politics talk. They can attend they talk. They say a part of the problem. They think they don't happen. Therefore, identify the people that with the damage. After we police, we don't go to government hospital. We don't go take statement of all the people that with them. Because me they take statement for me. I'm in the hospital. They don't know how many people they get problem at the riots. But people they not go begin to say that social people that damage, all the police department who in charge of crime and what you know, it will know anything about that. Go to government hospital, you know, you see no patient. They all what they talk and lie, they lie. Because if you go to a government hospital and you don't go see no patient concerning that riot, what information we go give the way it will lead to the public? You don't get information.
All right, thank you, caller. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is Ibrahim from Tehran.
Yes, Ibrahim, you get the platform. What do you want to say?
Yeah, may God help you all in this country. This thing about this still happened Friday, therefore we really know the root cause of the problem. Let we say if the APC youth local government street, if nobody don't block the streets, if nobody don't burn tire the streets, if nobody don't stone the police, and no, the police nobody ever fire tear gas. We all see what's happening in the start. We all see on our AYB TV, AYB Pure Life. The police station so much so that when the team begin, they make sure say they clear the road was, and the youth them continue for the storm. You understand? And see that where the police media police now 98, maybe they 98, where they make a cloud say if you don't want to come in and stop that thing they from escalate. And this thing, you don't know say it was well planned and well orchestrated that the APC, they don't plan this several times so that they will destabilize, they will make this country become ungovernable, you understand? So me, they call on the government, you understand? The discipline leadership what they promise the people. This is a clear example. Then people that with the CID, they go for make sure say they set example. That's not repeat again. They don't know give anybody where they found guilty. Let them get a minimum sentence for 5 years without no fine. Because the lawlessness does too much to the APC. And each and every day we see that they threaten the government on social media, they put all kinds of statements. If they watch this, the left eye goes scot-free. The right eye, they do it pass. So this is not a test case for the government. So they need to take robust action on the one way they own. The police make a clear we all watch OYV TV, especially that one they call community. It was very insightful. Everybody watch every day inside now a day on the run. So let them everything possible, especially in the need for set example for that. You understand? The APC just to make the number $1 million selection at this country. And you see like of the new then they all over the social media they threaten the peace of this country. The last time the women were threatening to let them go say this. The APC denied saying and also Sabia. Next time we see an Ohio meeting. So you see that the thing was well orchestrated. Even the stone, the beginning of the party office, everybody watching AYBC alive. So all what you mean to say, the government for set example for letting people away the whole now. Anybody with a found guilty, let them make sure say that they not pay no fine. Let them get 5 years sentence. It not go ever happen again. But for the left hand so.
Okay, thank you very much, caller. Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Good evening, Sarah Network. Me na Ali, I come from Germany.
Yes, Ali, you get the platform. What you want to put on the table?
Well, the thing when me want to talk is I just get a short advice for both the opposition and also the government in power. I just want to make the both parties realize and let the both parties show leadership in the supporters them. Therefore, continue for the show leadership and for let the opposition realize they are not in governance, but they are in opposition. And also the government in power, they say for realize they are no more in opposition, they are in governance. And for always, because most of the time they listen to, they do some follow-up to what's happen at the country. And when they listen to some ministers, they talk all the time and they say, this be don't happen, this happen. You know me say, if something wrong be don't happen before, one self wake up and can't repeat the same wrongs. I don't think that they make the country they be an up till now. But as a government, you will always show leadership. You dare na power for everybody in Australia, right? But according to how the country they go and what we they see, we're not happy. We're not happy because some of we will go family them being and we did pray for let anything short bad thing happen. But the kind way things they go, I just pray for let the government themselves they show leadership and also the opposition party let themselves realize that they're in opposition. They are not
all
in
right.
governance.
Okay, thank you very much, caller. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello.
Okay, yeah, we get one of our daily contributor them, Senesi Brahma. Yes, what you want to at table, sir?
Thank you very much, Tripule. And I want to say plenty thank you to all the people that we don't show concern. We really don't make the line hot and make the program so interesting. I believe say if people don't listen this week program within 2-3 years back. We don't say something. We don't talk about the police. We bring come. We talk plenty things. Then how the police would say when this government come and deal with the government and all they go everybody now they try for any own promotion. One thing we want for see, police work na one of the most difficult job for do na the world. One of the most difficult job. Because just imagine like where the police then be go to Napianda, they send stone, bottle, they send and pan them. Okay, the police they not be don't send the tear gas. But what we they try for say here is Salon, we get the TRC reports. You don't tell we waiting because the war. We don't push to the same place then same side and they we don't push. Now we don't see during this call, we don't see different people there. All man they talk you. But I just want to repeat against the police now one of the most difficult job for do even if brother maybe they call from Paris now. When the people then they demonstrate, you see what happen. Almost police then damage. Waiting the police that they get for use, they not use gun. Now only tear gas them be the use. Tear gas now the minimum waiting they call it they use when people they when want for scatter crowd. And like when Mr. The spokesman be today, a better way they contain that particular incident then at the party office. When they contain that at the party office, then if you go out, because you know me for no where they don't go together. So it just a try for say to the people them police work now one of the most difficult job for do. This same police who they cry so today. Now the same police after 2007 election we see waiting happen. Now the same police today again with the cry down say the police this that the police this that. Now we make what it is can say where something they happen in the country. Let we not begin taken by party business. No, let we left party. It can happen to you. It happened to me. It happened to any other person. When it be the happen in 2007, will not be the all the waiting the collier. And the same police will be the same again. We come to the judiciary. The same judiciary who don't they cry today again, they don't come pass another verdict. Everybody they cry the judiciary done. Why we not go come as Sierra Leoneans? Once and for all, we say not forget about party business, not put Salon first. Let we think about Sierra Leone. Let we talk to government. Give we policeman them sober training. Let we get professional police. But would they look at again? Now so we left the make the blame game. Now the president. Now I don't give order. Now the police. Now this party. Now because of this party. If we not let them blame game here, my brothers and sisters, then Salon na the same thing here. Elect we go take Angel who can make him president. Now the same thing. Unless we get for come together as Sierra Leoneans, we say, wait, you know what? Let we concentrate and build institutions. But these institutions are not the same thing. If any other new party can be same way the police they behave, like how all they cry them down, not the same way they get for behave. This radio station for now be done they listen from time immemorial. We talk anything will happen. We they blame the police. We they talk. Putting at the thing how unprofessional and they how do they handle situation. But again, we young brothers there. I don't know. Sometimes they take and say, now the brother they na police or they recruit them. The last time I been talk about the recruitment process, now the police force. The recruitment process is very, very poor. I remember after the war, if you want to remember, when they want for recruit, even to soldier man them, doing Bakaba in time, what them they do? You get people where they recommend you first, either the chief, imams, them, now they recommend people that say this person is Sabiam, this person is not a bad thing. Immediately after 2027 election, not to they say, me na part of it. As they say after election, they just be the better people there. You will not come, now not help we. Now all we said, OSD they can't say they don't disarm them. If man disarm. So you say all that thing today. They make you see if man they boku and tongue they get gone. And most of them gone there they get. Now we will not get any other way how they able to detect them. But now the same OSD I will get. Now then gone then they where they go and distribute now that. How you they go lay ambush one grain and next, then they go disarm you. But we will not they talk. Some people will at times we can bring out some program, people can just keep quiet. Now you don't go back to some man, you don't go hold some man. So everybody know about the here now they holla. The time will be the talk now they eat them. So if one like you open, almost people they make call. Nobody here they contribute. Nobody here they can bring us something. But I only believe say this time around. Like where God make everybody they talk, let God make the government, the elders, let they hear. Let we try for talk to a policeman, let they try for give them good training and know how they for handle crowd. In the Western world all day, the first way policeman they do as they know see crowd, those are the next thing. Now tear gas. Me brother, where they talk so. Now Paris, almost policeman and not done damage. Almost civilian and not done damage with tear gas. So that's what he did. The only way no more how we look at because of you don't turn that we don't pack today, they cry them, this, that. But these are the same police who be held how many years ago? These are the same judiciary who be held how many years ago? So those let come together as Sierra Leoneans who build this country. Now only country that they'll get. And let can they say now brother they don't run away go back soon. They don't go back in a saloon. No place like home. So Lord left the blame game. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you, Senator Brahma. Now, one part we usual contributors, the way we can always get now the program. Maybe you just new to Sierra Network, but we don't there for, I can always say, for years now, and we don't do this program. It's just that the program now on Saturdays will be the do rather than every day we they do now. Maybe I make you, maybe you knew, you just they know about it, but. Make up again this other caller. Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Listener Mustafa, they call from France.
Yes, Mustafa, you get the platform, sir.
Okay, thank you very much today. I don't hear you most of the comments then. And what else then they feel for realize here? Yesterday, now the same police would then be the cry down, now some of them they praise back today. We not get police no or they're not professional. I even they surprised why then they send them for peacekeeping. Other person they talk one compare France Naya and Salon police. An officer so then they monitor the kind of strike what they happen in France here. How you they go send tear gas per person inside us? Let them show me one country where they don't do amba. We protesters then a one green place, then a building, then begin suffocate and they back. It's just a shame for what would they talk. We just because of these parties and business, we're not able to put the right thing at the right place. We salute police that we see when SLPP can have power, when they run behind and Kenema, then kill some, then damage some of them. Now because of them here, but they not land. Some of we not support what happened to them all. Because now we brother them, other people and papa them, other people and them people away responsible for them. But then things the way then they do, they not learn for my age. And really take them for me, if they continue for this, they not learn. It will affect them badly when it be say, waiting and they do so, then they take and make fun. They don't know say, na petrol they put inside fire. Policemen are on duty for stop anybody where they misbehave, but they get many ways. Waiting and do so, now wrong thing they do. People and they say they have damaged policeman them. But yeah, I don't know if I don't see one video where policeman catch them. One great policeman where in catch them. Half blood they pan herself. Because me I watch all from Star because Star TV now one of the credible station them when I watch for that incident day. AYV show their own. Uma Fofana when BBC reporter a talking own. Who side policeman they were wound let them show one bar. The thing it just bad off waiting to happen. So will not change our behavior, will not change the way they talk. We just the inside thing will get for effect to all tomorrow. When the wrong law put and say wrong. Even the man who not listen to the interview today, they know say na cover up talking they talk. Me I listen from A to Z. Every day waiting to happen at the country, they follow up. But now all man they talk their own today. But Lord wait back tomorrow they come. How long now so go they live?
All right, thank you.
Go before.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Listener, Ayotelo calling from US.
Yes, Ayotelo, you get the platform.
I just want back with you, Senator Brahma, and they talk about Gislo, and they say police, when they cry down long, and they say police, and they do their work for them, so now the tables don't turn. they blame the police. When the policemen, they do their work for them, they've all been complicit. Nothing, no complaint. Oh, the police, they do a good job. Now things don't turn, then they blame the police. All they need to do is they don't lose the election. They need to go back to the drawing board and devise new strategies. They're going to make them win election and convince the people then to vote for them. They should just let the new government let them fill out their terms and rule the country. They should have all this sabotaging when they try for this government. To APC or SLPP or NGC mean not just a concerned Sierra citizen. They will let the country go before. But the way that they do things, right. Even the average man self, when you look at the situation, you analyze it completely, you're going to say yes, what they're doing all right. They didn't let the government run the country. That's all I got.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
Hello?
Yes, your name and who side you call from?
Oh, okay. Good evening again. I will say, good evening, people. So this is Nayebu Zainab Kamara, the call from London.
Yes, Yebu, you get the platform.
Yes. So I just want to comment a little bit on the contribution where Senator Ibrahim just made a few minutes ago, where he said the police can use appropriate force and the APC people already they protest. We all don't see what's happen. We don't see the videos then. The police then they shoot the tear gas right inside the office of the APC. That was wrong. It's just wrong. There is nothing appropriate with that action the way the police can do. No sign no day in Europe or the Western world where they see police they send tear gas that kind of way from people them. London if you riot be then they send water. Because if you post in the past if you go send tear gas for economics for protest, then go sue you that whole police day, it go just scandal. So then they do that and then nobody need to go send tear gas because innocent people in there around there. When they send that tear gas right inside the office. That was not right. It's blatantly wrong. The police not for do that. Then can shield themselves, then can arrest the people, which is fine. But that sending of tear gas there, but then we kill the people and then we target the people indirectly. If you then be kill person, they so and the policeman where the spokesman they can't talk say just because person not die now have proportionate force that. Are you kidding me? Is it serious? So now only way person die now in the team bad off. What in them do set the bad off? Meaning they say this person right, this person wrong, but the police they're supposed to be professional. And so far we police them as alone, they're not professional at all. And the talk back way in the Senator talk say first way to Jan Kabadi people or chiefs them they recommend person for going to the police force. That method they wrong. The method back way is say the APC then can then begin say let all mankind inside the police because they support them. Then they too wrong. All of them methods they're all wrong. Why another way they protect people them into the police force? Why another method? Why normal method? No, they're not to a job where people them foresee them they're ready for and they apply for the job. Who that qualify? Who that get the qualification to get the job? No, so recommendation is wrong. Take people, put them because now you party them belong is wrong as well. All of the method they need them wrong. Why salon people that we let for the condone bad thing then just because this person they do and elect this person so I go support them. Both SLPP, APC, all two methods they're all wrong. Not to so for do in that country. Then two parties then they don't take that country for granted. They don't take the people in for granted as I always say. So I think say it's high time we educate people I say again today for let them understand say now then they put the politician there. They let the people know say they get right more than them politicians there and let them be educated for choose the proper people for them at the position there. So for we go come there, serve the people and they make the country for let the country go before because so far Salon just they deteriorate behind them two parties. So we need a third party in a Salon.
Okay.
How about we start a movement, we start a movement of a new party where we go put in that country. We change every laws and every policies and everything where they don't put so far, where then they take and they abuse the people. How about that? And your suggestion that's for this evening. Thank you so much for your good work. Continue this, please. I tell you plenty, thank you. Plenty one. Thank you, my dear. Bye.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Okay.
the time we bring the caller on the line, at the time, I think it's tired for it. Now the time he drop off. Make we count with this other person. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please?
My name Jesse. I call from New York.
Yes, Jesse. What you want laying at table?
What are they laying at table? Not to anything bad now, but how would they try for paint who police them who will get in Sierra Leone? One big thing we Sierra Leoneans then they fail for realize today. Yes, the police they might have done a harsh decision to the people of Sierra Leone because of they took tear gas canisters. Then go don't do something they harsh in the decision. But what would they analyze things for that country? We a lot of cool party business, but some of them see how they happen as well. We don't come to tell we don't too concentrate on party SLPP, APC, not left hand. Not really focus attention to the citizens of this country. The attitude towards people in this country. You know to Minister Piquet. You know to Honorable Piquet. You know to even Paramount Chief Paddy Piquet. When they say halala, they go get out on a casidona, na places that they cause chaos for people. What do they expect police them for let them do? Police go don't tell una say one thing, two tell una scatter na ya, una not scatter. Una see policeman una they throw a stone. They say na people le young papa, then na people le young pikin, then na Sierra Leoneans eleke una. Everybody they go out of temper. That man get for protect his own life. Me know the whole gun. Somebody can left watch and can't hold me because of human rights. He can't took me, kill me. I will defend myself. This thing where they happen in this country, let left politicians aside now. Let forget about that. Let will concentrate on people, the civilian populace. They will not get nothing for no politics. Pass for go vote and forget. Will go they talk to them people. Yeah, let them come up there politicians there. They want they will not achieve in that country, taxpayers the money where they get. They pick it, they don't enjoy pana. The other people they enjoy pana. You wait there now 200,000 they go give for 10 years. 1 million for 10 years. Let talk to them. Let them try for pull hamper politics. So when somebody tell you say, oh, go gather in a party office, tell us say go couch if Pikino wants it on day. If Pikino cannot go there. Because at the end of the day, when something happens, now you will not get nothing for do with politics. Now you young parents they get for suffer. Because if they kill you, may the Lord forbid it. Now you people they get for suffer. That politician will tell you say, "When I go sit on a party office, if you in a house." Let us try to learn to party the party. Let us concentrate on with people. Let us sensitize them. Let them learn for politics. Let them for fellow politicians because of selfish interest.
Okay.
Please, if we do this, we believe say it go fine, but not to everything would they blame police. Police don't let the pass no more a fire tear gas now APC office. Now something might have happened. We make them do that day. So now this will for always don't look outside you for them. Go look outside you walk your foot. Look outside you walk your foot. Not look outside you for them. Look outside you they walk your foot in the first place. Why you not eat, you not drink, you dey go check? For what thing?
All right, thank you, caller. Eh?
Please.
Thank you. 5 more calls, we dey close the line. 5 more calls, we dey close the line. Yes, caller, you dey live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
My name is Francis. I call from France.
Yes, Francis from France. Waiting, you are laying at table.
Yep. Well, now concerning them policemen in a salon, you understand, because like we all get people in a salon, and which we see the guns in a salon, they not tell well, because like know who they fumble and they do that, because the policeman the way they compare them with the policeman in Europe, I don't think that because the people enforce in a salon with the people in Europe, you understand, because in Europe we got all kinds of different people, and salon now all the Sierra Leoneans every day. So like whenever they say strike, they for allow people to let them strike, they say their mind. But like if they say strike, the people won't come out, they say the people enough for come out, they begin saying tear gas pan there, all and not tell well, because you want guy be they compare Francia with saloon. France are the policeman, then they secure the people and safe. Then they near the people, then they guide the people, and even the medical facility, then they around the people, and for anybody with the wound, then they take them. But the only thing what they against somebody where they go against the law, they hold you. We go law, then they hold you. Then they not in the pull out. But if you don't do bad, as long as you not strike, you strike. Then they nominate anything. But like Salon police, they don't forget about government, government, this, that. Even the people of themselves now they cause the problem. Salon people, we they be enforced actually because like the policeman since where me born, policeman again, come by SLPP, APC. Don't forget about party. SLPP, APC, not to them are the problem. Now the policeman and the people of themselves, they tell them about they just drop out from school, they join the police. They not sabi nothing, they not train, then just go put them on because they say they not go for do so let them give their work, let them attach themselves on side and all that thing. But like they not trained, they not well professional because some policemen they go for arrest, they don't even know what they go arrest for because like me, so I don't fall a victim. Policeman don't arrest me in a salon for no reason. Say because I pass up and they arrest me, I get money left me. You don't see, you never go to the case na police. So all I'm saying is some police are not professional, then they hold you, then they do bad, and this and that. We work on a salon, we know that then die pass. Now, then the policeman die pass. We then go nice them police, them burn anybody in a policeman for the kill. Now, because of them behavior, the way they do in a salon, if they continue to do so, something happen. Now, then bag for falling victim. They young bobo the way they go join police because of they not get requirements for college, you know, get nothing, they not get job for doing. Say like go join police. So man, they wear uniform. We don't even know to policeman self because on like na nature you do any patrol. So man, they go wear uniform, you know, to policeman. In all that thing, they don't forget about government, government or this that. So me now want me for talk. Let we forget about it and the one about in social media, they pass wrong information to people. You know, some man they posting this, some man they posting that. So that's enough for listening to. You know, all that thing. Now I want me for talk.
Thank you very much, caller. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
My name is Fala. I call from London.
Yes, Fala, you get a platform.
I listen to everything they go on and they watch on social media about one thing I want to tell people that they will calm down. The police, we know there is a mistake and there is no mistake. Lord, they cry them down too much because now they're in charge of peace. Okay? So what about if them police don't contain that situation at that all day? And all the youths are fit on them disgruntled. What about the businesses then? People in small businesses are going to take place. We know small mistakes happen. Let me calm down, Lord, find a way forward. Yeah, we not say them same gas. Then do certain things then. But the same police this way get for protect we back home. And so let somebody not cry for your own net. You ask them to make it as well. Yeah, now they talk to everybody. Let we calm down. I listen to callers. This time, follow we go hype. Then contain that situation. What about if you may spread a freedom, looting they take place, burn houses? Not to the same police in back who they say they know you do not to they pay them. Yes, in every situation there is a mistake. Then say them will go down to the drawing board, then see who said they get them wrong, who said they not get them wrong. But there and there, they ask everybody within at this platform, let me calm down. None of the inside, none of the talk, yeah, they don't do wrong. But at the same police is okay for, well, the special accordion, when they say special accordion, when they get for the given rulings, at the same police, then this will get for Abu from back. So what about if they say, okay, we have for 10 people, then 2 people that are the same. Because when they work together, we are not take we are serious people then. Let me calm down. Commission of Inquiry Day, very soon at the beginning, the rulings. Let we calm down. Let we beg God. Only God make country change. Now, they only take down that they ask everyone, not to become what we're doing at this part of the world. It will affect we all. So, man, down there, they know they go back. But me, I not see any problem in the salon. Would they go salon? Would they go do things? They will come back. So, me, I ask each and every one, let we calm down. Let me take a breath. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, caller. 3 more calls. We'll be say 5. We don't get 2, so now 3 more calls. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, you there live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
I'm in Koroma. I call from the United States.
Yes, Kuruma, you get the platform.
Oh, AAA, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will listen while you program and there's always somebody left voicemail for you. I'm like, you know what? We don't blame you, say you one side. But believe you me, some of you appreciate you. I mean, make I just give me a small little waiting. You know, yeah, like then police here all they try for discredit. Then police here, nobody knows tell me say now 1 year they hire them police here. Or we SLP don't can power. At the time they hire them police here. Then the other thing again, I don't think when they try to go deploy them police and they, you know, and both him up and begin the acts. When I give a fee, would belong to SLP. Neither they not be even asked would have born at this region or would have which tribe. You know, it kind of look interesting. Really are they compared, you know, France, Italy, this. One thing about the common populace, especially where, you know, where politicians and they use as dogs, not just they can say, you know, they don't even like get job. You they go tell person if you can't job past, you can't go demonstrate. It's like right there. The next thing you can mind now operation pay yourself. Demonstration na America, na France, or na Western world, not the same demonstration as which one. Then this same tear gas where people in the try to like condemn the police and wearing use. Ebona tear gas, not a live bullet. The man can say if the bullet na up the air and was sprayed. Now tear gas, he joined for shot at the target. Make it go there, he explode, then let the police the ear. Now that the police they try for do. Then now, you know, just like within Samura be talk, he say if you don't get power in another country, then it will make the country ungovernable. It look interesting. Who they cannot say, you know, not to even blood the rape and then people here. Then people here don't demonstrate the same thing as New York here. We go there, you know, the whole banner of somebody where involved in Okada accident. May God make the make we elect the country just like how we elect, I mean, the political parties. But also, I mean, before thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from? Yes.
Mina Lamin Kamara from Italy.
Yes, Lamina, you know the second to last caller. What you are in at table?
Yeah, we don't concern to the me own concern to the I would say to the police them take part in demonstration, nobody not die. Because if the people that they remember from 2007, any demonstration that took place, somebody died. It happened before me, na Bumbuna, where people that demonstrate, where they kill a woman. It happened to me, na my place in Kabbalah, where people that demonstrate, police and kill. But this time, police are not. So me, I believe the police are not begin do well in the country. Not they cry them, lost more the prison, and themselves they try for do work. So me this time they do very well. Demonstration, nobody not die. Then we people in the talk, but they're outside demonstration. Me, the Italian, I remember one last call across the strike now Italy, we police arrest. And through the person, so being at the state, people have come out for strike. Police, he handled the woman in front of me. I didn't up now in the he handled the woman because of the woman go out of hand and he resist against police. Police have for defend himself. So Lord, we brother and sister there, let us stop. Go to party office, we not to election time. They go begin burn on our street for the other people around. So police themselves they need to go and they so me now I mean it's talking like I say bravo to the police then don't they do well now, they need to kill us again during demonstration. Bravo to the police. No.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Arrest for this kind of act. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello, Mina Suleiman, I call from Belgium, Brussels.
Yes, Suleiman, what you are in a table?
Yeah, what I want to concern the conversation where they go on about the police. I wanted to know say this police now all the government in get them. Whenever strike, they go out of control. Police and get right for use tear gas. Any part of the world, police and get right for use tear gas for control the situation. I'm not in favor for say what they do. APC member they are good thing or a bad thing. But they are letting people then know say police now all the government then get them. If na NGC kind of power, now then get the police. If na for C kind of power, now then get the police. So some people in a power today, if you want to demonstrate any part of the world, no police will not come up. Sometimes they not prepare. They not get enough people there to protect you now. If you not come out, you they go demonstrate. The police not prepare for protect you now. Or they not get enough money. Look the police out there, the world study around the world. Whenever police and the whole demonstration go on, the police and they equip very well. For me, if somebody stone there, they not own or let something not happen to them. So look at the police and they not so they not get elements. Now beret no more, that ain't red beret no more, the OSP then I ain't get. Now people they picking there. Now people the man. If he go die there. Nobody not going to be happy for letting put the thing under control. So let people that left from happy that they say, man, that you don't go do this or that. So no. Even under APC, my APC government will born under from persecuting them, what people then demonstrate. The police and the use tear gas. So they are not make like saying that today, yesterday, them begin use tear gas. This naturally don't go on for very long time. Even in America, then they use tear gas. Belgium, what they police and the use tear gas. France, the same thing. Whenever stone don't begin come, police and the use tear gas. So now not blame the police to some certain level. Now me own contribution on this. Thank you very much for the program. We really appreciate because we listen all the time.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
The phone line don't close. Make we just count with we daily contributor. Yes, NSC, what do you want, Claire?
Hello?
Yes, you're on air.
Yes, therefore, give me this opportunity. I just want to clear some certain things that here this law. Because I listen to one that my sister they talk, they will say me what I don't ever compare the police in France and the police in Salon. I just they talk about the situation. See, the police, the force where they use, na minimal force they use. I not say they get right for shoot for fire the tear gas right now the building. But no other means no they not go use bullets. The only thing they go use na tear gas. For let them dispatch, make them scared, they make them come out. And everybody be see when they get the bottle. Even to the Mohamed Bangura, when I make to understand the arrest Mohamed Bangura, begin ask what's happening because Mohamed Bangura was there, the guy for 10 and say, "Una stop." They even pet bottle. Therefore, go meet her with where some my wife Bangura say Mohamed Bangura say, "Don't stone her." Then to my sister again with the recruitment process. I'm not tell you say that process where they do it fine. If we don't listen to the program, all the things they will we don't condemn them. We don't condemn them at this radio. This radio will not there for nobody. We they talk waiting right for Sierra Leoneans. The term when they after the war, the recruitment. Mr. Segway, if next time they be going to the army, or if I be going to the army, so for don't major, I for don't pass that rank. What did they do? When they send the forms, you get way they get referee just like the right application. You get to referees. You forget either the elder and the community after that wait for a committee say this person I will sabi I know they for any bad thing. Now that thing they have the talk. Not of us say they just go pick the police, the army after the war. That's what they do. For now we will get good army. You know they say they don't disband the military for getting people then they. But we see. This is not to say that they say before me, not to say me now, which I call now this rich now. The last recruitment after 2007, begin talking how the police them they do the recruitment and just they go get the people and carry them go.
then go join. So man even pass it, even with the institutions that be the work. Now me I be victim. Then just can they say other people are not recruited. It's not to forsake now they say. I go through that I be the attend JCC, then a security force meeting. I be the attend. So we know what we talk. The recruitment process now the police is very wrong. I'm not saying that the army, because the army now in a different situation. You know they see them so they misbehave. The police, if you want to get a sober police, therefore the correct procedure of recruitment, let them come, because now they represent the face of the country. Anybody go visit or go to that country, the first person where they meet now the police. Where the traffic division they give the police bad name, they say they take where they wait there. Because if you don't ask, the first person you get person the police, one lost the police they ask, but you show me under. So we expect them for them to get good character. But let me tell you one thing. Let me tell people that one thing. See, the only means the police, when they say crowd control or when they say anything riot, the first thing where they get at their disposal. If they not get that water cannon, the next thing where they get tear gas. And we always see that water cannon and office said. So if the man they not become born tire on the street, they not be the up and down, they send stone. They send both to just the other border, they say the police, na mama born, they say they get picking and they get what they call. But what they try for say here is times without number. We don't try for say let the police, the head of the police or the government, any government within the power. If people don't declare the police down too much, let them try for see how we will restructure them, get proper training. When we don't get proper training, we tell them waiting they for do. The government tell them how they for do. Because I remember after the war, what would they do? They make out keep do. At least you get for can put the comment. It try for can shape the police small. You see, from that we see how the police be they go. But this the antenna don't let fund now. We say we must be old thing. Even the peacekeeping they go. We see how some of the brothers they go misbehave. And it is not good at all. We need to condole anybody. We not say we support this, we not support this, but that comparison say this, that. But I don't try for say anything will happen. First way police get their hand. Now for just scared people, then put tear gas. You know, say they kill you. Now something like pepper, they go burn your eye. For then you run away, you scared you go. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you. Make you just squeeze this person in. Yes. Who side they call from? And your name, please.
My name Alice. I call from Maryland.
Yes, Alice. You now the last caller. Waiting now your contribution.
Well, and people like how no more everybody they talk. This last man we talk like what he said. Them police they are so. They say they go for then are peacemakers them. One piece no portray that particular day because you watch the video, you see one man they tell and say, hey, those other people are there inside us. The police just they fire and get the tear gas. They count motor car get hot water for get people away there inside us. How can you do that? How can you do that? It's not possible. Yes, so they do that to nobody. They say they protest people they protest for them peace. Then you know what take tear gas, especially when they inside us, you spray tear gas param. That's killing. That's killing. Not a party business, this APC or SLPP. But the police, they're so bad. That particular police, them, they, Nakama just there. Because you cannot fire God.
No. I know I make you begin call yes. Name particular, please. So just make your own point and make you just left handed.
Triple A, people them police, they are all said and done. No, not trained. They don't know what they do. Because if people are inside us, then they stone you now, then they fire you now. You they stone them, they fire them, they send tear gas by them. That's very bad. That's very bad. So the government needs for work on in police there. Then the police, but the so small, so they're not matured. The uniform big for them. They don't know what they do. Come on. You see now, peacekeeping self salon police then they go anymore. When last year you say peacekeeping salon police then they go. Then they go because when they go for them, don't know what they do.
All right, thank you.
And the moment the government grab and do what it's supposed to do.
Thank you very much, caller.
You're welcome.
That's now the last caller for today. We don't close the phone line. Now we lock the remote for today, and I just want to clear the first part. The first caller will get at the program. I just hope we go able to understand like. Everybody has right to his own opinion, and we create this platform for make all man come and come talk within in your mind with civility, because it's sad for see people and they call, they attack people and they go na the comment, they attack. I don't think say it's necessary. How can we go? How we go before? How can we go forward with this? How we go before we now just attack like Usaya Day waiting and all my points now, right? We no one gets dialogue. We no one gets dialogue. I believe say tomorrow this not the last program for this police, the APC and the judiciary and everything. We don't drag on now from Friday, Saturday and yesterday down today. So please, I believe say make we try forget a dialogue. A dialogue na fine. What's in a dialogue? One person talk, you listen, the other person talk. If you sabi talk, I believe say we no go the reach us how they reach so. But because I don't even get the right word for putan. I don't even get the right word for putan. And everybody where they call, Naya, then get your opinion. Waiting they say Naya no represent waiting this media team up for. Everybody where they call, then get an opinion. You will call, you get your opinion. You get right for call and say what you want to say. But that they don't mean say this media endorse each and every caller. Even where we program who can get with panelists them. Every panelist team up by waiting he say. But it's not an endorsement from this media. This media, we dey for disseminate. It's like an associated press. We dey for disseminate, waiting come, we play and back. Then we create platform where you self get for come and able for explain. Waiting you make up of it. Now, APC against SLPP, the callers them woo. But whenever we get like different programs we not get for do with politics, you not go see people they call. Tomorrow, we will discuss waiting at the way forward. After this way don't happen, so how we go move forward. Now we be supposed to do today, but when the police come and give them your account, then definitely we get for come with them your account. But tomorrow, how we go move forward past this? Waiting don't happen, so it don't happen. It don't happen. So make we can talk waiting at the solution. How we go move forward? All man don't vent, you don't give it to you wangi. Yes. But make we bring solution. Tomorrow night we need. Yesterday I be saying nine we go do today. But the police car with him. But we believe say tomorrow we can able discuss the solution to this. Because definitely we'll get for move on. Not to every day no more I explain. Because if you check, from that day where the thing happened, even the media they not alone. Even AYV on Sunday na explanation be did it. Even yesterday na explanation be did na 98 in the morning. Even today na explanation. So how we go move past this? Well, tomorrow make we self begin engage with self with dialogue, but meaningful one. Because now in the international community call, they say meaningful dialogue. Not for just talk and sit away Watana ducks back. So we get for move forward. Till we meet again, Naso Tripoli, they say, Tata.